Hello, everybody. Here we are, 2.3, order of operations with powers. So some glossary terms, and I feel like this is very likely review for you. BEDMAS, okay? So this is an acronym that tells us the order to solve expressions. And famously, it goes brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Division and multiplication kind of take place at the same time, and addition and subtraction kind of take place at the same time. So if you have both division and multiplication, you go left to right, just like reading a book. And again, also if you have addition and subtraction, you go left to right, just like reading a book. So we solve questions that involve powers exactly. I think I highlighted this exactly as we solve questions without powers. So we must use BEDMAS to tell us the order of operations. We need some order in this life of chaos, or else we couldn't agree on anything, not even math. So we need to follow the order of operations. So in the 4 steps, if there are any brackets, we solve what's inside them first. So for example, if we had 2 plus 3 times 5, we need to solve this part first. We need to go 5. So that's 5 times 5 equals 25. Brackets often tell us, they often kind of derail the order of operations. So, if we didn't have brackets here, right, we would need to go 3 times 5 first. So brackets often kind of tell us to redirect our order of operations and do what's inside the brackets first. So next, if there are any exponents, we simplify them. So if we had 6 to the power of 2 plus 4, we first need to kind of solve or simplify this. So 6 times 6 is 36 plus 4, and that would equal 40. And then next, we simplify any division or multiplication from left to right. I say just like reading a book. So if we had, 4 divided by 2 times 10, we need to do this part first, not the 2 times 10. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 10 is 20. And same goes for subtraction, left to right, just like reading a book. So I'll solve these few with you. This should be pretty quick notes. So we have 3 to the power 3 plus 2 to the power 3. I can expand this for you if you'd like. This means 3 times 3 times 3 plus 2 times 2 times 2. And 3 times 3 times 3, so 9 times 3 is 27, plus 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, and the answer is 35. Next, we have a number being subtracted by a power, so let's solve this power first. 3 minus 2 times 2 times 2, we just figured out over here, is 8. 3 minus 8 is going to be negative 5. We're taking away more than we have. This next one, we have some square brackets and some regular brackets. Square brackets are often used to show that we have brackets within brackets. So we use them to show that we have brackets within brackets. So we're going to solve everything inside the square brackets, and you'll notice all of it is to the power of 2. So we're going to solve inside the brackets first, and then we'll square it at the end. So there's another math teacher at this school who, in addition to using BEDMAS, he also likes to call it GEMS. And I'll write this down for you after I delete that answer. So he also calls it GEMS. And this stands for groups, exponents, and then, multiplication, division, and subtraction, addition. So we also want to think about that. We're solving kind of in the middle and working our way out. So we have here, let's do 2 times negative 3 to the power of 3. So negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Then positive 9 times negative 3 is going to be a negative 27. Subtract 6. And this is all still squared, the whole thing. Next, let's do this multiplication. 2 times negative 27 is going to give us negative 54. Subtract 6. And this is all still to the power of 2. If we have negative 54, we take away 6 more. We got negative 60, and that is still squared. So negative 60 times negative 60 is positive 3,600. Oh, and I need to erase this as well. So last, here we are. We've got a couple of brackets to solve. In this, we need to solve the top and then solve the bottom and then deal with the fraction last. So let's do 18 squared, 18 times 18. So 18 times 18 plus 5 to the power of 0, which we know is just 1. Remember our 0 exponent law. Let me do 18 times 18. 18 times 18. Okay, so we have 324 plus 1, and this whole thing is squared over negative 5 to the power of 3. Negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25, and positive 25 times negative 5 is negative 125. So let's solve this top part first. We have 324 plus 1 is 325, and that's squared over negative 125. So let's go 325 times 325 equals 105,625. So 105,625 over negative 125 equals, now I'm just going to divide this by 125 negative, and we get negative 845. So it can be a lot of steps. Just take it methodically. Just do your best. Remember your BEDMAS, and check your answer when you're done. Thank you so much. I'll tell you what textbook questions I want you to do.